Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day out there today. So I am meal prepping my lunch for tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, and I just thought I would share. So what I'm doing is a pasta salad with some spring, what do you call these, like spring mix greens. So I already have measured out here 2 containers. Actually, I should grab another container since I'll be doing 3. So I have another container. I'll measure out another ounce of the spring mix. So I have here an ounce in each container of the spring mix. And then what I have here is some spiral chickpea pasta with some feta cheese, diced tomatoes, diced red pepper, mushrooms, Guatemala olives, cucumbers, and some fresh parsley. And I also put some Italian seasonings on that. And in my pasta, I just cut up, these are my vegetables here that I cut up. This is the feta cheese I use. It's reduced fat, crumbled feta cheese, the Guatemala olives. The Guatemala olives I used are the Whole Foods, and I doubled this, so for 4 olives it's 45 calories, so I used 8 olives, so I'll just double that when I track it in my MyFitnessPal. And this is the spring mix that I use, very simple. This is the scale that I used to measure out everything, and what I did was I just took a measuring cup, put it on my scale, let it zero out, and then I add my ingredients, and then I take that measurement there. So actually, I might as well do this on camera. I'll just measure out the other additional, oh, I'm in grams for some reason. I'll put this back in ounces. Okay. I don't know if I can get full ounce left because this is all I have left. Oh, actually, I have another bag. I'm just gonna add this. I just pile it on top till I get to an ounce. Okay, perfect. Then I'm gonna take this whole thing and dump it in my container. Okay, so now I have my ounces of spring mix portioned out. And then this is the pasta I'm using. It's Barilla, it's chickpea pasta, and basically it's just made with chickpea flour. I like chickpea pasta. It's not, taste-wise, it's not a substitute for real pasta. It does not taste like real pasta. It does taste like chickpeas. But I find it to be, I happen to love chickpeas. I roast them in the oven, and I add them to salads. I love hummus, so I don't have a problem with this. These are the macros on here. For 2 ounces, it's 3.5 fat, 34 carb, and 11 grams of protein, so that's really, really good. It's even more, 190 calories. It's more for 3.5 ounces. So what I did was I measured out, I have 3 portions in here. Each portion is about 2.5 ounces. So what I'm going to do is in MyFitnessPal, I'm going to log this as a recipe. So that way it's going to break down the total ingredients by the portion, the amount of servings that I have. So I have 3 servings. And so it'll portion out and give me the amount of calories and macros for each serving. And that's how I'm going to be able to track everything for this week. So just adding this here. So, and it's, I guess it's kind of like a Greek salad type-esque thing. I'm going to just mix this up, but I'm not going to add any dressing until I'm ready to eat the salad. So I'll bring a little container and I'll mix it with the greens because I don't want anything to get soggy. And I also forgot to mention that all of my vegetables were 1/4 of a cup of all of my vegetables that I chopped in here. So what I'm going to do now is measure everything out in cup increments. I think I'm going to be able to get 3 1.5 cups of this per serve, or 1.5 cups per serving out of this. Let's see how close I get to the mark. So I'm gonna measure this out now. See all that goodness up in there? Okay, I was like so spot on. Look at that. Totally gone, and I was able to get 1.5 cups of the pasta salad per serving exactly. So this is gonna work perfectly when I track in my fitness pal. I like working in whole numbers, and this is gonna be my lunch for the week. So just a really quick meal prep. I just wanted to share with you guys what I am doing this week. Just a tip that I have: really try to align your dietary goals for fitness with what works for your specific physiological makeup, because joining all of these, fad diets and all of these things just because they're trendy, is not going to guarantee that it's going to work for you, because you're individual, you're unique. The way that your body is made up is completely unique and different to how somebody else's body is made up. You really need to hone in and figure out and do your research, trial and error about what's going to work for you. So saying all that to say, for me, I have to eat carbs. It's just what it is. First of all, carbs are in everything, so you can't not eat carbs. Carbs are in fruit, carbs are in vegetables, but complex carbs, things like that are in pasta and rice, and breads, even to a certain extent. I have to eat those things. I have to incorporate them into my diet. Otherwise, my body is like, what are you doing? Where is the food? Historically, my body holds on to fat, holds on to weight if I don't incorporate some type of complex carbs into my diet. And so I have zero problem eating pastas and rice. I just do it in moderation, and I make sure that I am doing it according to the serving size that is recommended on the package. So if I'm eating rice, I don't eat more than 1/2 cup of rice in one serving. For instance, my meal prep last week, I had rice every day for dinner last week, every day. And I lost 4 pounds this week. So I know that for me, my physiological makeup, I have to eat complex carbs. I have to eat pasta. I have to eat rice. I do it in smaller quantities and less frequently. But this week, I am definitely, as you can see, eating pasta salad for lunch. And this is chickpea pasta, of course, but that doesn't matter. It still has calories in it. It still has carbs in it. I mean, there's 34 grams of carbs per serving, and I have 0.5 over the recommended serving size. So the serving size is 2 ounces, and I put 2.5 ounces per serving. And I don't have a problem doing that, because I'm going to work out this week, and I'm going to make sure that my workout is heavy strength training this week, and lower on the cardio end, because if I'm fueling my body with this type of carb, I need to be doing strength training so that I'm building my muscle. And so when I do things like that in my diet, where I'm, incorporating more carbs, I'll just adjust my workout schedule for the week. So that was just a little overview. I gave a talk about meal prep this past Saturday to a fitness group that I am a part of, and I put together some materials for that. And if you are interested in those materials, I'll try to link a picture of that somewhere in this video or somewhere down in the caption. Please sign up for my email list, and you can access that on my website. And I have some really good tips and tricks. I have a free worksheet with a free recipe. It's a free 5-day meal prep worksheet and a free recipe for one of the meal prep meals that I did. And if you're interested in that, please head on over to my website and go ahead and download that. It's free. And feel free to recommend that, send that to your friends as well. So that's all for now, guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week ahead. And here's to all your fitness and weight loss goals. All right, talk to you later.